I would like to thank the Great Lakes region for inviting me to participate in our regional qualifying event for the Top Cat Challenge. It is such an honor to get to do this. It is so much fun. Such beautiful cats participated. It is a blast. Great experience as a double specialty judge, getting a first shot at doing an all breed. So this is quite a chance. I would also like to make sure I give a shout out and a thanks to our sponsors that helped make this possible. World Like Koi Association, anonymous donors that have also participated in helping out, Kathy O'Brien and Beth Riley, Daisy Ceramics, and Debo Cattery, just to name a couple. Thank you so much for what you did to help make this possible. Premiership, this was quite the experience. There were some breeds that I don't necessarily get to see. So I did the best to compare to standards and gave it a shot. This was so much fun, and here are my top 15 today. 6-year-old Calico Spay. Look how short and broad that body is. She's got great depth of chest. She's just round little bowling ball. Her front feet are practically touching her back feet. Round, round, round everywhere. Love that rocker ear set. Round eyes. Look at that little rump that's going on there. Beautiful coating. Lovely girl. She is 15th best cat today in Premiership. One of the breeds I have never seen before, but so pretty that I just had to make sure I included it in my final. A 3-year-old black Spay Peterbald. They are supposed to have that 2 plane profile, stick straight. Boom, boom. You can see that. They're supposed to have strikingly large, extra large ears that are pointed. Has that. Large, almost almond eyes. Has that. Long whippy tail. We saw it in one of the other photos. Beautiful. Looks like proper coating, as they have a few kinds of coats that they're allowed to have throughout their life. Very pretty example, I thought. Today, my Peterbald is my 14th best cat in Premiership. My 1-year-old Blue Point Siamese Neuter. Handsome fellow. I love it when those large ears just fit in with that wedge. Blue almond eyes. Look how light that body still is. You can see the contrast between the point coloring and the body. Has that nice long whippy tail. There was refinement in the other photos that were submitted as well for the legs. Very lovely example of the Siamese. Today, 13th best cat in Premiership. My Seal Point Berman Spay, 6-year-old. I give such props to the person who took her photos when they were submitted. They knew what judges look for, and they sent the proper photos. I had photos that showed off her back feet, so you could make sure that those were perfectly matched in the back. You could see her nice Roman nose on the profile. It was just so wonderful when photographs are sent, so you can see exactly what you're looking for. Kudos to the photographer. On top of that, I love the set to the ears, as much on top as on side. That almost round blue eye, that rounded muzzle. Love it. You can see that length of that body. Beautiful girl. She is a very nice example. Today, she is 12th best cat in Premiership. Tonkinese. There is nothing to be extreme about them. They should not represent either their Siamese ancestors or their Burmese. They should be a moderate example of both. There is nothing extreme, neither Burmese or Siamese, about this handsome fellow. He is that beautiful aqua eye, first of all. That almond shape. He's got that wedge he's supposed to have. The ears as much on top as on side. That musculature to his body. Very handsome fellow, I think. Today, he's my 11th best cat in Premiership. Pretty 3-year-old brown patch mackerel tabby in white Spay. She has beautiful fancy pattern first, or colors and markings. I mean, there's no points for how the color hits, but beautiful red spot on the top of her head. Just looks like a kiss me spot. Love the deep copper eye color. Fabulous. It's just mesmerizing eye color. She's got that short cobby body, beautiful presentation. She is just lovely. Her ears are so little, they pretty much just disappear into that head. It's just a giant round ball. Beautiful girl. She is 10th best cat in Premiership today. This would be one of our newer breeds that we do allow into CFA now, still in miscellaneous class, but very handsome. I couldn't help but make sure I recognize this guy. 3-year-old black roan neuter. It is very handsome. It is what I picture when I read the standard. Proper amount of roaning. Love that wedge to the head, proper erect ears on top of the head, that walnut-shaped eye. I love the mask, proper mask on that guy with hairlessness on the face. Very, very handsome fellow. Today, he is my 9th best cat. This was just a classy looking little Japanese bobtail long-hair neuter. 5-year-old guy. He has those beautiful ears at that 90-degree angle, that perfectly equilateral triangle shaped head, gorgeous green, oval shaped eyes, high cheekbones. He had that proper body shape, that deep flank. Very handsome fellow. Today he is 8th best cat in Premiership. This was a lovely example of a black Persian. There were 2 of them. This is a very short cobby package. Short little body, broad body, deep chest, short little tail, huge copper round eyes, little ears set low on the head, this massive round head, and these cute little black kiss me lips that just say, give me a kiss right here. Today he is my 7th best cat in Premiership. Brown patch mackerel tabby and white exotic, about 6 years old. She is a short package herself. I know a lot of what's said for Persians follows for the exotics, but she is a short cobby package. Massive round head, massive round eyes, nice copper coloring. Love the set to the ears. They're nicely spaced apart, set low. There's a short tail. You can see her coat. It stands out from the body. It doesn't lay down. It's not just flat. That double coat for the exotic should stand out and be alive. She has that lovely pattern. Today she is 6th best cat in Premiership. Handsome lilac lynx point color point short hair neuter. Look at the elegance in that pose and that body. You can just see the length of his tubular body, his long whippy tail. He's got that nice stick straight profile, that deep wedge, or that wedge where the ears just fit right in. Love how large the ears are. Love the expression. Very handsome fellow. Today he is my 5th best cat in Premiership. Had a couple of Maine Coons to choose from in this group. This one is a very handsome young guy, just a year old, brown tabby and white. Love those ears. They are large. They're on top of the head, not flared out like we don't want them to be. Squareness to that muzzle. He had a beautiful, gentle concavity. Love the strength of his chin. Look at that huge boning for only being a year old. He still has 2 years to grow. I'm afraid to see what he's going to look like in 3 years. His parents are going to have a massive guy on his hands. He has that beautiful warm coloring. Love his beautiful pattern that showed in the photos. Today he is 4th best cat in Premiership. 3rd best cat in Premiership, brown mackerel tabby Maine Coon. He's about 2 years old in this picture. He had beautiful mackerel tabby pattern, just going straight up and down, stick strict pencil markings. Beautiful squared muzzle, that open oval eye. Yet again, those ears placed properly where you want them, that gentle concavity. Look at his huge paws and feet. He has massive boning and massive size. Very lovely example. 3rd best cat in Premiership today. This guy is the other black Persian neuter. He is very handsome. Look at that deep copper eye color just popping out of that black coat. He's got this massive body. The Persian should be large or medium cat. This is a large cat, obviously. He's got great presentation, great size. You can see how heavy boned he is. Very handsome. Little ears. You can't even see those ears. They sit so low and so little. He is very lovely. Today he is 2nd best cat in Premiership. 3-year-old red classic tabby exotic neuter. This guy just, oh my goodness. First of all, his coat is fire. It is such a deep mahogany red. It just stands out, especially on that purple background. It pops. Sometimes, since we're only going off pictures, you have to take every advantage you can, and that purple and red is a great contrast. He has massive boning, short little tail, short little legs. He has great breadth of chest. Look at that clear bullseye pattern. He has all the rings and bracelets he's supposed to have. When we have the nice headshot, he has little ears set low on his head, great distance between the ears. He's got huge round copper eyes. Love the placement of his break. Today, this very handsome exotic gentleman is my best cat in Premiership.